Hi, I'm Carrie, and this is The Passenger by Ulrich Alexander Boschwitz. Written, published in 1939, I believe, but I think only available in English a couple of years ago. It is about a Jewish businessman named Otto Silbermann, who is on the run from the Nazis during Kristallnacht in 1938. He is trying to liquidate his assets, his apartment building, his business, and flee the country. So it's a thriller because he has to stay one step ahead of the SA, the quasi military police force of the Nazi Party. And what the story becomes is kind of an existential crisis for Silbermann as he tries to balance the fact that he can't contemplate why he is being persecuted. He knows, of course, what the Nazis are and what they've been saying for years, but he's conflicted because he feels he's a good German. He fought in World War One. He's paid his taxes. He's done everything right. But at the same time, he does not want to deny his Jewishness. And so that leaves him on the horns of a very tricky dilemma. The story is very tense as Silbermann to's and fro's across Germany, trying to scrape together enough money to bribe his way out of the country or to buy a visa. And finally, it ends with him losing his money, stolen while he's on a train, and ending up destitute in a police station where he finally demands satisfaction from a policeman saying, "I've been robbed." And it's a horrible moment because we know what's going to happen once he goes behind the walls of a police station. And of course, even the policeman is dumbfounded, who is not a raging anti-Semite, just a German doing his job, and is so baffled by Silbermann's apparently insane decision that he sends him at the end to an insane asylum. And when the inmates of the asylum hear that a Jew is amongst them, they start chanting "Jews out." And that is how the novel ends. I hope it's probably too spoilerish, but I think it's important to give the details and what makes this such a powerful novel, because it shows something that comes up in both in history and in novels of that period in the 30s, is that why so many Jews, or some Jews, did not leave Germany is because they felt German to the core. In fact, they felt in some ways, culturally, they were the main component, one of the most important components of German culture through their writing and their music, everything else. And this made them terribly attached to the German state. And they just, too many of them, kept thinking, well, things will get better, the rhetoric will die down, surely they won't go any further than they've gone already. Well, as we're seeing in contemporary events, yes, things will get worse, can get worse. And this novel, very powerful novel, is an excellent reminder of what happens when people ignore warning signs. Yes, strong recommendation for me for this. And also for my own noir thriller, The Skeleton Palms. Yep. So, see you next time. Bye.